Okay, I'll just show you where I am. You might be able to hear the water running in the background. Joe's come cutting grass for the buffaloes down on the banks of Luang, which is our local river. This bridge is actually over a weir, which is why you can hear the water running. So it's not as wide as this in most parts. It's just a normal kind of windy canal, but here it's pulled out in front of the weir, so and quite the way round, a couple of corners round this way and round that way up there. They do a lot of the fishing with these things, which I think are called sardine, if I'm not mistaken. These big nets, but obviously they're only allowed to do that at certain times. And then after the weir ends, it goes down there, which is like the normal kind of size of it. Obviously it's a lot more, it's a bit wider and a bit more full of water in the rainy season, but anyway, all along the banks here grows a lot of grass, and people come and cut it to feed their livestock and whatever. So Joe's been coming down here to cut grass for the buffaloes, so I've just come to fetch her and help her carry it. Anyway, that's where I am. It's a bit windy, but it's a very nice late afternoon here. And there's the weir, as I mentioned. It's quite a height difference, so I think this water's quite deep on that side of the weir. And here she comes with another sack of grass. Don't film me, she said. Right, those of you who've watched the channel for a while will have seen a video about my bum gun a while back, maybe a year, 2 years ago. And basically what happened was the thing broke and it was spraying water everywhere. Now, this is a recurring theme, and this is about the third time this has happened. Basically what happens is these give way under the pressure, and they're plastic, they're just like chromed plastic. So I've been to Do Home and I bought a new one which says it is 100% stainless steel. So hopefully the screwy connectory bit that goes on there will not this time split and give way, because I'd just been in the bathroom about 5 minutes before, 10 minutes maybe, and I went outside, and when I came in through the door I could hear water running. I thought, what's going on? But the bathroom door was shut. I opened the bathroom door and it was like a shower in here. It was spraying water everywhere. So thankfully that's all sorted. We shall see. Alright, good morning. I am at Nong Prajak Park here in Udon Thani, of course. Not here to eat breakfast this morning. I actually here because I am waiting for Jo. I just dropped her off on the other side of that. There, all this is the main hospital here in Udon Thani, and I dropped her off almost opposite that red sign between the two buildings there. She's going to have her latest, a third of 5 rabies injections after being bit by that wild cat. So I thought I'd come and I'll have a little walk in Nong Prajak if I have time. Depends how quickly she calls me, but we'll go in and have a look. Yeah, I do like Nong Prajak. I always say that if we lived in the city, I'd come and walk here every day, but unfortunately don't get so much chance to walk here. But I do like walking in the park, as it's oh look, there's a squirrel running up the tree there. I don't know if you can see it even, but there it goes. Yeah, so you see, there is nature and it's a little oasis. And of course there are shaded pathways, unless you go in the middle of the day and the sun's right above, but right now it's perfect. There's quite a bit of shade, and can walk without just being in the direct sun, which is obviously what I tend to do out at the farm, walking around, going up and around the farms and the local area. Like, okay, so I'm a bit further around now. Over there's where I came in, and I walked over that suspension bridge there. Here's the hospital, almost at the front of the hospital, and then I came along this way and round. Here's a children's park. There's still I'm going to go back over that suspension bridge in a minute, but there's still a lot more of it, a large area of water. You could go around the outskirts as well. There's both a cycle track and a walking stroke jogging track. So yeah, I love it. It's a great place. Right, so I was done in the hospital, and here she comes to meet me. Good morning. Just taking the buffaloes out, and I thought I'd carry on, continue from where I left them, and have a bit of a walk, get some steps in. I'm currently on day 34 of my current streak. I've been having my new regime now for about 44 days, I'm not sure exactly, but day 34 of my streak anyway. I'm breaking my target. Yesterday I did over 17,000 steps, and for February I averaged over 12,500 a day, which is really good. And I, at the moment, have lost about 5.5 kilos, so I've got an awful lot more to lose. After I had my stroke, I lost a fair bit of weight, and in the first year or so, 2 years, I kept my weight down pretty good, a lot less than it had been in before that. And then over the last year I started to really push it up, or now they play music at the school here, so yeah, my weight really went up, and until the point I was back up where I was when I had my stroke, and I decided something had to be done about that. So I'm on the way back down, trying to get a new, not just be on a diet, but trying to get into some new routines, new way of life, trying to keep it off by getting into a new habit of being more mobile, more rörlig, as they say in Sweden, which is basically getting out and moving myself, and keep doing the steps every day, even when I'm not trying to lose weight. So that's the idea, and it's a lovely morning. So yeah, actually the music isn't coming from the school, it's coming from the temple in the village, over there, a couple of kilometres away or more. I forgot it's Wednesday morning, and they start every Wednesday morning about 8:30 in the morning, very loud in the temple, for the spirits. Anyway, that's what it is. Just come to fetch the buffaloes. It's about 11:30 now, and music's still blasting away, but they've grazed enough now. They're looking tired now. They've come to lie down, and they just ruminate and chill out. So I take them back to the farm, swim in the pool, and then they lie in their shady spot and ruminate for a couple of hours over the hottest part of the day. Alright, come on girls. Right, I have just been in Super Sport in Central Plaza. It's the first time we've been here since Christmas. Not last Christmas, but the Christmas before, like 15 months ago. Anyway, bought myself a pair of tight shorts to have for I'm a bit of a problem with my thighs being all rubby and sore, so got that sorted, so we will get moving. But yeah, first time we've been here for 15 months. We don't come very often, like I said before. Okay, it's the next day from when we went to Central Plaza, and I did buy them shorts. They weren't cycling shorts, they're running shorts, but they're tight, you know. And I used them yesterday afternoon, and they were good. They really helped out. Of course, they get a bit hot, but it's you know, it's the lesser of two evils. Unfortunately, I've always had this problem where I've always had big thighs, you know. I've been a rugby player, and when it gets hot and they start to rub, it's really difficult to stop it, and it just kind of spreads, and the only way to really do it is to have something that's tight and keeps everything apart, keeps my legs from rubbing against each other directly. So that's good. Anyway, it's my birthday today. Not that I'm expecting much. We may go out for lunch, but Jo isn't well, so if she's not feeling well, we won't bother with that. We'll just leave it till the weekend. But I had kind of decided in my head that I was going to not start work at the normal time, have a couple of hours off the early part of the day, working day in Sweden, which would mean that we could have a lunch without having to rush back, kind of thing. So we may or may not go out for lunch, but like I say, I'm not really that bothered. It's if not, we'll wait till the weekend and we'll go out at the weekend and maybe have some lunch when Jo's feeling better, or whatever. We will see. Right, it's been a while, but I decided we'd come to Matcha Pasuk for my birthday lunch. Okay, now there's matcha. Jackfruit is growing. We're going to have this hot number 3 here, but we're just waiting for him to clear the table. Luckily, it's the last one with a table. The rest of them, there's only 4 with the tables, and the rest of them you sit on the floor, but I can't sit on the floor. I did sit on the floor the first time we ever came here, 13 years ago. They used to have these little huts on the island over there through across this bridge. There were huts all around that island, but not anymore. One more dish to come. And it's the final dish, pad pet mopa. Right, well that was very nice. It's been a while since we've been here. It's not as good as it used to be, or as good as I remember it used to be. But it's alright, and I like sitting by the water. Unfortunately, we had a family with a little kid who screamed the whole place up in the next hut, so that wasn't so much fun, but yeah, nice day. Samsi. Good morning. Another beautiful day here in Udon Thani, Thailand. Just taking the buffaloes out and I'm having a walk. That's become my routine. Day, I don't know, 37, I think it is, of my streak. Hopefully it will be today. And about almost day 50 since I started my new regime. Amazing, I was looking at my figures last night. August, I averaged, last August, I averaged 3,300 or something like that steps per day. September was slightly more. August, October was about the same, 3,000 odd. Basically throughout the year I just about averaged 5,000. That's including being in Thailand where I do more. At the moment, my average over the last few weeks has been about 12,500 a day, and this month so far it's over 15,000 a day. So it's quite the difference. It is having an effect though, both positive and negative. So positively, my weight's coming down, and it's getting easier. Negatively, I find I'm getting very stiff in my legs. The minute I stop doing anything or sit down, very difficult to get going again. And my knees, which I need my one knee looking at, the other one's been treated, operated. But generally speaking, it's going pretty well. I find also I'm getting very tired, but that's probably a positive and a negative for me. So, little puppy dogs. Oh. These are living in the tunnel underneath the pathway here. Anyway, I've been barked out. I'll be barked out again, I'm sure, but I am going to continue with my walk. Come back round to where the buffaloes are, check on them on the way back, possibly move them to a little spot further up, and then go home and have a cup of tea. It's Friday today, so yeah, that's a good thing. And hopefully, all things being equal, I will be taking a holiday soon, another 4 weeks I think, and take some days off and have a bit of a 10-day break or so. Anyway, that's for the future. We'll carry on walking and talk to you later. I came a lot further than I was expecting, up to the village already, or rather around the way and into the village from the opposite side. It's not really into the village, it's right on the edge of the village here, but in the village all the same. I'm going to go cut down past the school. So I'm in the school grounds now. This lane goes back down to the waterway down there. So the microphone's been blasting away the speaker for the last hour at least here in the temple. Anyway, back down here and I will be back at the water. Just have to cut across this paddy, and I came across a crab on his way somewhere. It's just, there he is, crabby crablet. So you see all sorts. Right, I've just done something that I'm not allowed to do in Sweden. Forbidden. I've washed the car in my garden. Not great, not perfect by a long way, but I thought I'd just do it. I'm going to take it in and get it done before we go on a holiday, but seeing as how we cart a lot of stuff around and we, do dirty farm jobs with it. Dusty, dirty. I didn't worry about it too much, but I thought, I'll give it a quick while I've got some time now, Saturday morning, like you do back in the day in England. But as I say, it's forbidden, certainly where I live. I don't know whether it's forbidden in the whole country, but I think it is, because, you might pollute something. So, yeah, one of the things about Sweden I don't like, the kind of always telling you what to do, what you can and can't do. But anyway, there you go, wash the car. Hey, Sunday afternoon, I'm absolutely knackered already because I've been out doing with the buffaloes and been out walking and everything else, but it is the village festival, the temple festival, so that's where we're going. As you can hear, it's very loud, more lamb, and all sorts of stuff going on, so we'll have a little look. Oh. I'm at the big hospital again, or rather Jow's at the big hospital. I'm at Northbridge Park, which is where I've just been for a walk. Done my walk in Northbridge today, which is really nice because I do like walking there, and I've been walking a lot in the village lately, but that was nice. Anyway, I don't know where Jow has got to. She's been a long time today. I think it may be slow going in the hospital because today is a holiday and they might only have limited resources on duty. Normally she's in and out quite quick, but I managed to basically do almost a full circuit. I did the inner circuit, which is nearly as long as the outer circuit of Northbridge, and it's outer circuit 3/4 of the way, and then you cut across the bridge that goes furthest away, so it's quite a good walk. Anyway, I'm just sitting here. I've bought myself a cup of iced tea with a very small amount of sugar in to refresh me. I did buy a bottle of water on the way around. It was getting a bit hot in my head, and just chill out until she comes. Right, Kaimuk's looking for a friend. Hi Kaimuk. We I've done this once before, but it was dark, so I didn't film it. We are going towards Nadongoy with these two. This here shampoo. Bye shampoo. Bye bye bye. Bye bye bye. Right, try again. Yeah. Shampoo, i.e. big buffalo, mummy buffalo, is in season again. The last time we came over here, unfortunately, she wasn't interested. I think we were a bit late. I'm hoping we're not too late now. We're going to a very handsome white boy. Right, as I was saying, handsome boy. He was very keen, tried his luck. She wasn't having any of it. So we're hoping this time they will be able to do the business, and we can have a baby buffalo on the way next year. So that's where we're off, and it's hot and sunny. Right, we're here. We actually passed a grey buffalo fella who was tied up, and he was very keen, and he was shouting and shouting after shampoo, but he wasn't a white one, and we want a white one, obviously. So oh, she's ready, absolutely, this time, thankfully. She's receptive, so it's excellent. He's had one go. Let's see. Unfortunately, we've got a bit of a third wheel. Causes the tail's up, offering us out, so we should have success with a bit of luck here. Yes, not for children. Right, they're right down there in the corner. She looks receptive, and he keeps trying, so we're very hopeful, but it will take its time before complete. But Chow's gone down there now, but the guy said just leave them to it, not a problem. They're in an enclosed field, so why not? Yeah, so exciting stuff. I hope this time will be the time that you get pregnant, because apart from us, throwing money at artificial insemination, it's time is passing, and we'd like to have her get pregnant as soon as possible, because as soon as she does, the sooner we'll have a baby, and that will increase the potential for sale, although we're not that thinking about selling them at the minute, but hopefully everything will work out. But I'll leave them to it. I'm going to sit down here. I'm a bit tired now.